what just happened. I don't know what type of time Instagram be on, but y'all got to get it together, man. Y'all can't be ruining our interviews like this, man. Come on. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get them back, man. Y'all niggas be killing me. Y'all be killing me, man. We were just doing the interview, and next thing you know, it just cut off, man. I'm gonna try to get Sicx back on. See this is what we deal with, man. We deal with these haters, man. Yeah, these haters be trying to hate on us, man, but it's all love, man. We gonna bring this thing back, you heard me? We gonna get Sicx back on, man. I don't know what happened. They be trying to get him on, and now they don't want us to let him join in. So we gonna do this another way. Hold on one second. I don't know what just happened. I'm gonna send him another request.
There we go. There we go.
See, they be on my head, bro.
They be like that, though.
They be like that. On my head, man. I'm like, yo, let me eat, man.
Yes, sir.
This is how I eat, man. Like, yo, y'all gotta let me slide for a little bit, man. God dang. But yeah, we back at it though, man. We back at it though, man. Now I was gonna ask you, man, going into a project, man, like how do you put your projects together? Like, what type of formula do you have?
Man, it's all I let everything happen organically. Usually I get the beats first, and then when I hear a beat, I just write what I feel. I write what the emotion the beat gives me. But with the project and not just a song, I usually have like a theme, you feel me? A theme I want to do first, a cover, you feel me? Little inspirations. But then once I get the beats, man, I just fill in the blanks from the top to the bottom. Track 1, track 2, track 3, you know? Fill in the holes with features. If I feel like somebody else will sound dope here, or if I want to give somebody an opportunity or a placement, I fill in the features. But for the most part, man, it's just zone out, listen to the beats, smoke some weed, watch some forensic files, drink some water, and just do my shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like put together like a Picasso painting. You know what I'm saying? You got different layers.
Yeah.
And you got different portions of it. You know, it's like creating a unique painting to make it stand out in an abstract manner.
Hell yeah.
And people don't understand the work that goes into that. Like crafting a project together and making it flow in a formatted way. That's a lot of work into that.
Hell yeah, man. And I enjoy it though. I really do enjoy the creation process and creating the music and recording it and getting hyped up to release it, promoting it, doing shit like this, man. It's all up. I appreciate this shit.
No doubt. And you have any guest appearances on this new project here?
Yeah, I do. I went outside the box. I got a guy named Eyes Like Lanterns. He's a folk singer, different genre. So I'm trying to cross genre. He's a folktale singer, but I hear R&B and some spiritual shit when I hear him sing. So I got him on some dope shit, some magic spell shit. You feel me? And then I got my boy from Stockton. His name is Love Gang J. It's on some some real nigga shit, trying to get out the hood. Putting the paint on the music, putting the paint on the instrumental. And then lastly, we got John Body from Arizona. He on the Refuse to Lose remix. It was his idea. He grabbed the beat. He came to me with it, and then we knocked it down, man. So the 3 features on this new project, man. We keeping it real short and sweet. And the people that I selected are definitely talented. I wanted to showcase their ability as well. And just cross platforms, cross genres. We got an Arizona guy, we got a Stockton guy, and then we got a Santa Cruz guy. You feel me? Just mix it up a little bit.
Dope. And one thing about hip hop, man, like it ain't about where you're from, it's where you're at. Like I don't care if a person's from Pluto, they got a dope sound.
Yeah,
you gotta put it up there.
You feel me? It is what it is.
Yeah, man. So going on in your journey, man. We like to go backwards a little bit and talk about your come up, man.
Yes, sir.
For those who just following us and getting acquainted, those who following us and now get to know who you are, man. Tell us what it was like growing up in Sacramento.
Man, in Sacramento, man, it's a little bit of everything out here, a little bit of all races. So for me, it was definitely a cool experience as a child, as a young kid. growing up around the Asians, the Mexicans, the whites, the blacks, a little bit of everything. So I appreciate different cultures. I appreciate different foods. I appreciate different languages. Um, but then when you get a little bit older, you get involved with the street shit. You lose your way. You fall straight to what you're supposed to be doing. You feel me? And we get influenced by the street shit. So you'll hear some of that in my music, but you'll also hear the growth into where I am now, man. To where I'm a man. I got a family to feed. I got a family to take care of, and we're trying to show motherfuckers what not to do. You feel me?
Yeah, people underestimate a lot of the street scene out there in Sacktown because I remember seeing, like, it was a long time ago, a documentary about the street scene out in Sacktown. They said that the gang shit is just as bad as LA.
It is, and it's well, I wouldn't say just as bad, but you know, it ain't no value in it. You feel me? The kids is
Right.
dying, the young people are dying, stray bullets is going places, wars are starting. But that's just kind of how SAC was built in the history of SAC, man. It's a struggle to survive. Everybody trying to eat, and everybody trying to prove themselves and make a name, man, and put on for their section. So you just gotta learn how to stay away, know how to navigate, and know how to politic.
Yeah, speaking of politics, man, that's one thing that you guys had to do because you guys also have a unique sound out there in Sacramento. I mean, y'all sound different from LA. Y'all
Yeah,
sound different from different regions out there. And tell us a little bit more about your dad, man, how he know the contributions that he put on to Sacramento hip hop.
man. It's just the sickness shit, man. It's just the raw delivery, the sound, G funk, you feel me, back in the day initially. It's just our life on wax, man. Lynch, Six, X rated laid the foundation for the sickness shit and the art style, you feel me, the art form. And I took a little bit of, I love hip hop, so I take a little bit of everything. But the sickness shit, the black market shit, the Sacramento shit is always my favorite. So, it's an honor to be able to hold the torch and keep this shit going.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, man, when I got introduced to y'all, I got introduced to Lynch about with the Season of the Sick album. And us being out here in the East Coast, we was like, yo, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this shit, man? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man.
But at the
That's what it
same
is over
time,
here, though. That's the
yeah,
energy, man. It's like you got to be a demon to survive the demons type shit, man. And not everybody makes it out of that shit.
yo, we ain't gonna lie, man, it bugged me out because when we first heard Season of the Sick, we was like, yo, who is this nigga? But at the
Yeah,
same time, we knew he could rap.
yeah,
He could rap his ass off, but it was just some of the content. We was like, it's kind of hard for us to digest a little bit. But you start really peeling the layers, you start seeing the talent out there.
yeah, for sure. And the raw factor, the shock factor was always intentional with the sickness, with this sack shit. We ain't saying this crazy shit on accident. You feel me? So it's definitely intentional. It is what it is.
Yeah, man. Especially with horrorcore, man, because we in a generation where the world is a little more sensitive, but at the same time graphic. Like we're in the
Yeah,
most weird space, man. Like people want to take it to the edge, but then get offended when you take it to the edge.
for sure.
How are you able to navigate that balance and introducing your form of horrorcore?
Oh man, I just try not to think of it. Horrorcore and the sickness is not really giving a fuck about what anybody else thinks. You feel me? So I just make what I want to listen to. I make how I'm feeling, and if the people navigate to it, if the people, you feel me, fuck with it, then I appreciate it. If not, I'm still making shit for the culture. I'm still making shit for the motherfuckers in the dark that need to get to the light. So it's gonna reach who it's supposed to reach. I'm just gonna do my part to connect the dots, man. A
Yeah,
lot of people
and
judge it though. A lot of people judge it though. They get turned off by it. They get scared. It's spooky. I'm like, it is scary. It is spooky. It is real. It is raw. So if you don't like that, if you don't want to be influenced by that, if you don't want that imagery in your head, I understand. Not the dark shit ain't for everybody. You feel me? So it's definitely no offense taken. You feel me? But it's for the real, the raw people that want it uncut.
that's what it is, man. And see, with horrorcore, what's dope about it is you get also like it's like mini horror movies to me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You
that's
create mini
exactly what
horror
it is.
movies. So I don't believe for foremost, even though Lynch he carried that shit out like it made it look a little believable that he'll eat a motherfucker. But
Yeah, yeah,
we look at it like, hey, look, it's over the top entertainment.
yeah.
That's what horrorcore really brings shock value.
Straight up.
And with you being an artist and you first, getting into that, we all face our fair share of criticism and stuff like that. How you able to navigate that?
Man, I just deal with it as it comes. Most of the time, I get positive feedback. Most of the time, the people that's tapping in with me understand the sickness already. They got a little bit of history from the forefathers. So in that case, it's helpful. I don't got to explain shit. They understand it. They get it. For the other folks, I got to talk to them like this. Or for
Mhm.
other people, I got to show them that I'm a family man. I got a wife. I got kids. I'm not out here doing crazy shit to people for no reason type shit. But man, it's just being authentic, being yourself, and staying true to yourself. I can only be me, man. So if they fuck with me, I know they fuck with me because they like what I do. If they don't fuck with me, then they you feel me? They probably some squares. You feel me? It's not for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't expect the square to understand this shit.
Right. And now, playing on to the horrorcore effect, man. Like, you have any favorite horror movies in particular?
I got some back in the day ones, man. Fright Night, Hellraiser, shit like that. The Devil's Advocate.
Ooh.
Um, you know, Halloween, shit like that. The basics, man. Zombie movies and shit like that. New school wise, I haven't watched too many good horror movies, but I've always been a fan of gore. I've always been a fan of knowing something is fantasy, knowing something is not real, but being able to trick the eye, trick the brain into believing it's real by what you see or what you hear or what you feel.
Now, I heard this story, delving off of horror movies for a little bit. I don't know how true this is, but I heard that Rob Zombie is coming out with his own Freddy movie. And that's going to be
And
blood.
Rob Zombie always putting in work, man. If he does, that'd be dope. I think everybody likes his take on shit, man. And he don't give a fuck what people think. So if he does do it, he's gonna do it dope. He's gonna do it right.
There's going to be so much bloodshed on that damn movie. You're going
Yeah,
to have to
it's
wait,
gonna be crazy.
man.
And some people will probably be pissed about it. Some people will probably boycott it, man. But you see the wars going on in the world. You see the
Yeah,
blood being shed every day. It ain't no worse than reality.
yeah, because that's what's basically a part of this. And talking about Lynch, like, do you feel that he gets often overlooked in this culture because hip hop turned 50 last year,
Yeah.
and they mentioned this, and they mentioned the typical pioneers and stuff, which is cool. They get the accolades, but do you feel that Lynch still doesn't get his proper due along with your dad?
As for Lynch, he's definitely underrated, underappreciated. As for my dad, it just depends on how you want to look at it. Some people gonna give him his flowers, and some people are gonna disqualify him for his charges. So I don't really stress off that. The culture is the culture, the history is the history. Um, but man, when we make this type of music, we know it's underground, and we don't mind being under there. We know it's in the underworld. That's where we come from. So you feel me? In the underworld, in the underground, he gets his flowers. Mainstream people, they can't stomach it. So I don't see them understanding it well enough to appreciate the quality and the talent. So man, Lynch is huge. He's influenced mainstream and underground people. So I feel like whether they want to give him his flowers or not, the real motherfuckers know where the flow comes from, where the sound comes from, where the shock factor comes from, and where the cadences come from. So a real rap fan is gonna hear Lynch in all the eras. You feel me?
Big facts, because that's what we do it off the cuff radio, man. We give the flowers to those overlooked in this culture. You feel one of the most overlooked guys out there.
For sure. And this shit still stand up, man. You go listen to his old shit, it still sounds good to this day. So it's timeless, it's a classic. You can discover him now and appreciate the shit now if you got the ear for it, man. If you could take the mental images that come along with it.
And one more question about him before we go on, man. Like, what was it like being in the studio with him? And what do you learn from working with him?
I was a kid, man, but I could just see the intensity. I can see everybody being serious. I can see everybody trying their hardest and trying to be the dopest on the track, man. And for me, that's always been a driving factor is just trying to be as dope as you can be. So I use that to my advantage when I'm trying to push myself to the limit.
So when you going into the studio, right? That's the first thing you go into. You like, man, look, I'm gonna punish this track, cause people. You can tell by the way niggas is moving today with how they make their music. They comfortable and shit. They get all relaxed.
Yeah.
Niggas just wearing perfume in the studio and shit. They ain't coming with their gladiator
Nah,
mentality. Like,
I go in like that. I go in for battle, man. I go in. It gets hot, it ain't pretty all the time. It gets hot, sweaty, hella takes. You got to do what you got to do, type shit. But I definitely give it my all, man. And I just don't feel like people be rapping from their heart and their soul no more. You feel me? So I just try to spit from the heart, spit from the soul.
yeah, you come in with that mindset like, okay, we friendly, but at the same time, when we on the track, it's
Yeah,
competition, man. It's like NBA. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm going to dunk on you. I'm not going to pick you up. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You're going to have to pick
Back
yourself
up.
up.
You got to hold your own. You feel me? Ain't no
'Cause
babysitting.
I think that's what's going on with the day. A lot of cats today, they come in with the laid back mindset. They coming through with the man bags and shit. And they come in laying little verse
Man, bags, hey,
and
man.
they go ahead and
You know,
leave. And I'm
shit's
like,
changed, man. Shit's definitely changed.
nah, man, you can tell by when we be in studios, because I've been in studios too, man. We could tell we going to war. Niggas is
Yeah,
going to war on the mic.
yeah.
Mano y mano.
That
Who gonna
shit's
have the best
fun though,
voice?
man. That shit's definitely fun. It's a certain rush when you create like that in that type of environment, making dope music, pushing each other.
Yeah. Now, what's the importance of having a solid team behind you, especially when you navigate through the craziness behind this business?
Man, the team is everything, but it's so difficult to build a solid, trustworthy team, man. You can't really rush into it. So, without a team, you're nothing, but with the wrong team, you're also nothing. So just be careful when you're building your team. Sometimes it's okay to take your time. And, the people that want to help, they're gonna help. You feel me?
Mm. Yeah, that's some gems right there, brother, because gotta have something. You gotta be knowledgeable somewhat on how you move, and also the cats gotta be solid on how you move, man. You can't. Second
Yeah.
thing, you can't have yes men, because a lot of people you can tell when with these superstar niggas, they got yes men around them, and therefore they ain't putting their best foot
That
forward.
shit never helps, man. I remember when I was making the Devil's Advocate, the first version I let my manager hear, he was like, "It's cool, but it ain't dark enough. It ain't sick enough." And I was like, "What the fuck you mean it ain't sick enough? That's my specialty." And it turned me up, man. It charged me up. I went back to the studio, re-recorded some shit, added about 2 or 3 songs, and the Devil's Advocate came out dope, dark, and hard as fuck, man. So you need people to tell you the truth. You need people to say, "Nah, you can do better, nigga. You can go harder, nigga. You can make that shit sound cleaner." You feel me?
Those who's listening, bro, they don't know nothing about those them arguments in the studio and
Yeah,
them
for real.
close to
For real,
blows.
the arguments, motherfuckers be mad. What the fuck you mean you don't like my part? You know what I'm saying? But that's the passion, bro. It's a little bit of ego, but that's the passion. That means motherfuckers care.
Yeah, yeah.
Your homie
Them
ain't gonna let you drop no weak shit. You feel
niggas be
me?
coming close to blows in that studio, man. People don't understand that, and it be
Yeah,
over like what, wait 4 or 5
yeah,
bars.
yeah, man. It gotta be right, man. But I like to do all my studio sessions alone. You feel me? I'll do my part, you do your part. Sometimes I record with others in the same session, but I like peace and quiet. I like my privacy, and I like to be able to scream. You feel me? I like to be able to yell. I like to be able to. It's like a therapeutic session for me, and I don't really feel like sharing that with everybody. Type shit. You feel me? So most of the time I'm solo if I'm not with the fam.
Do you go in and sometimes do you one take it or sometimes do you just write it all out?
Um, for most of the part, for the most part, I have everything rehearsed, man. I got everything written out, rehearsed. I don't be trying to one take shit no more. If it happens, it happens. But I don't
Right.
purposely try to do it. I just try to make sure it sounds the way it sounds in my head. And if I got to do it 100 times to get it to sound the way it sounds in my head, then that's what I'm gonna do. But if I get it right on the first time, then it's a plus. On to the next song, on to the next verse. You feel me?
Man, that's what people don't understand, man. When you gotta go when you're doing a certain part of the song and you gotta do it over and do it over and do it
And
over.
you got to
Oh
do
my
it better
God.
than you did the 50th time on the 51st time. So it gets harder to do it better. But man, that's a part of the process, man. That's a part of the grind.
Yeah, man, that's that Dr. Dre boot camp shit a lot of these dudes don't understand. Like
Yeah,
you
I heard I heard them stories for sure.
yeah,
I
like
like that shit though, man. I like that shit. You want Dr. Dre to let you drop some bullshit? You want drop some bullshit on Dr. Dre shit?
you
Nah,
with the
man.
goat. You gotta, you with the goat, man. That's like playing with Mike, man. You gotta come with it. You gotta come with it. 100 toes down.
Hell yeah.
Going on and how you navigating your journey. Like, are you trying to get into a major distribution eventually?
Honestly, I wouldn't even know, man. There's so many opportunities out there to do that, but it also seemed like independent is on the rise. Independent is the safe the safe route to keep all your masters and make your money. So it just depends on the situation, man, and on the label and if it makes sense. Like something like Strange will be dope. You feel me? There's a couple other labels out there, but it's gotta fit. I gotta be able to say what I want to say, and I gotta be able to own my publishing, to own my masters type shit. But I'd rather stay independent and build this shit up and keep everything and own everything and put somebody else on type shit. So you'll see
Mhm.
how it goes.
People don't understand like how much does the major how much grind goes into doing this indie, because people don't understand how much work
Yeah.
this goes in.
It's a lot of mental work too, man. It's a lot of mental work when you got to play the role of a lot of little moving factors. But you know, that's what we signed up for.
Yes, indeed. And what keeps you primary focus on the music and not get distracted out there?
And I love this shit. I got a passion for it. I go to sleep thinking about it. I wake up thinking about it. It's not really nothing that needs to happen or nothing that nobody needs to say to me to want to make me keep pushing. It's just I'm not where I'm at. I'm not where I want to be at yet, so I'm gonna keep pushing. But I appreciate the support and positive energy. I appreciate doubt and haters. That shit helps too. But for me, man, I'm on a mission. It's something inside of me that's pushing me and driving me. It's the Lord, man. He gave me this gift. He gave me a second chance at life, and I'm using it in a unique way, but I feel like he's putting me in the right places to get the music out, to connect with the people, and bring people from the dark to the light.
And tell us this too, man, the importance of building your base and being connected to your fans, man, because that's vital. Like sometimes you get discouraged doing this at times, like when you
Yeah, for
post
sure.
something and you only get certain views and likes or whatever, and a lot of artists just want to give it all up.
Yeah.
So what keeps you like in going and building that base?
Man, I have them. I have them same moments. I have them same. You know, epiphanies. Like, damn, this shit is tough. Damn, this shit is hard. But it's just a part of the game, man. We knew it was gonna be hard. We knew it was gonna be tough. So we might fall down, but we always gonna get back up. But having the fans, having the support, just talking to people, respecting people, being professional, coming correct, not being aggressive, but being persistent with the craft. People gonna gravitate towards it, man. So I'm just doing what I do and following where the music takes me.
Yeah, staying independent is yeah. My man made a good point. Staying independent, it seems like the way to go, man. Because even you signed to the major,
They
you
gonna
might as
take
well be
everything.
independent.
They gonna
They're
take
not gonna do anything
everything.
for you. They're not gonna do anything for you anymore.
So I feel like when people do get deals from here on out, I feel like the labels will understand that and slowly start to change and give people better deals and better opportunities and stop trying to take everything. But that's gonna be a slow process, not a quick one.
And what are your thoughts about this streaming stuff, man? Because a lot of people have their complaints about it. We seen Snoop Dogg; he did a video about it, about
Yeah,
how streaming platforms is not breaking even with the artists.
I,
Like, what
I
is
just
your feelings about that?
I think that's the biggest thing. The streaming platforms are great to be discovered, to get your music out there, to be worldwide, but they're not paying as they should. Like, we didn't get any input on how much a stream should pay, how much an album should cost, shit like that. You can't even control your own prices. So I
Mm.
got this new platform called Even.biz. I'm on there. I got the new EP, exclusive early access. You can go support it, man. It's direct sale. You buy the art from the artist. It helps a lot more than a stream. You get to see your stats. You get to build your community, your fan base. You get contact info for the people that are shopping with you. And I've been having fun on the platform, man. So I feel like if it even keeps going up and other people copy their model, or if a lot of artists join, the Spotify's, the Apple Music's, the titles, they're all either going to have to increase their stream payout, or people are going to stop uploading their music to there if they're not being paid anything.
Right.
You So I feel like a change is coming that way too. They're gonna have to pay more to compete, or motherfuckers are gonna go to where you can get paid for your sales. I'd rather have high sales than high streams.
Yeah, man, because even you gotta be like on that top tier to at least see a profit. You gotta be like Madonna and Drake or
Yeah, it's
Eminem.
unrealistic. It's unrealistic. You gotta have millions of fans to survive, and nobody starts with millions of fans. So it just don't even make no sense. It's backwards, man. But it's better than nothing. But it's barely anything still. So there's the people that are winning, the people that are succeeding are finding a way around that shit and just using the streaming as a bonus stream of revenue, the trickle down effect type shit.
Yeah, and the dope part of how you do it too, man, because I was seeing some of your stories on where you perform. You interact with the people.
Yeah.
Like you let the people interact and touch you, pulse, and all that stuff. Like
I
they
try
get
to
the
be
feel.
as close to the people as I can. As long as they're respectful, man, as long as they showing love, I feel like I'm not gonna act like I'm better than nobody. I'm not gonna act grossed out by nobody. I'm appreciative of anybody that's listening and paying to hear my music and hear my story and come vibe with me, man. So I'm really grateful. Sometimes I'm, not in the greatest mood, but the music always bring that spirit out of me, man. And I just appreciate what I do. So it's always love in the air when I'm doing my thing, man. I never go to an event with a negative attitude and being mad and being upset. I try to always do the best I can for whoever's there, and just show love, make an impression, pass out stickers, say hello, take pictures, be approachable.
Man, it's because at the end of the day, it's campaign season, man. Everybody
I
elected to
see
can't get.
Safari White in the. I've been ignoring the comments. My bad, because I'm trying to make sure I get these questions. But I see people in the chat, man. The comments. I appreciate you, Safari White. Check out that EP, man. It's donation based. You get to pay what you want, what the art is worth to you, man. So I appreciate any support you send my way. Thank you.
Absolutely, man, and also it's really going back to the formula of hand over fist, so to speak. Just like you still selling the physicals.
Yeah, got to, man. I just put some in the store. I got some on Rap Bay. I got some on DiamondLifeMusicGroup.com. I sell them myself. I sell them out the trunk. You feel me? It's just it's another way to promote. And it's the original way, man. I feel like people strayed away from that shit because of the streams, and now they complaining about the money, but they should have continued to do hard copies too, man. You gotta have both. You gotta do whatever's available to win.
And another thing too, I want to touch on too is stage performance. Like you gotta be able to rock a crowd. That's the key antidote of not only being the supreme MC but also making a living.
Yeah,
That's how you eat. So if you can't
for real.
perform, how you gonna sell merch?
Yeah, but when I record my shit, every song I record, in the mind state of I'm on stage, or I
Right.
record in the mindset of when I say this, what will the crowd do in response? So I just do my shit the exact same way I do it in the studio 9 times out of 10, and it comes out dope performance wise because I'm thinking about performing while I'm recording it.
Right. Right, because that's like pretty much the pre-ignition before performance. Because you can get it hype in the stage, like you see all the best do it. You see the 3 6 Mafias and the Pastor Troys and all them. You could get that hype up in the studio. They could easily transition that to the stage.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You don't want to, you don't want to slack in the studio performance because it's going to translate to the stage performance. So I just treat everything the same, man. Go 100%. And so far, it's going so good, man. I see Off White say he want to join. Hey, I'm doing a personal interview. I don't think you can join this live, but you can contact them off the cuff radio, man, and get your own interview as well, man. They support the people. Off White's from Sacramento. It's a dope rapper, up and coming, man. So be sure to
Oh,
network with anybody in this motherfucker, man. It's all up.
for sure, man. And plus, you know how Instagram is. It's funny style here. That's why I had to come over here. Cause we be talking that real shit, man. And they blocked me from doing my live on the other page for about 30 days. So I had
Yeah,
to come over here.
that's
And I ain't
that's
even do
grimy. That's grimy. You can't
that.
say you can't say nothing, man. You can't say nothing these days.
I started to think, man, and with how crazy the world is getting now with all these hack jobs and stuff, it had to be something like that.
Yeah, man. Just gotta keep the profile clean and
Yeah,
play by their rules. You gotta
exactly,
play by their rules.
exactly, man. But yeah, but going on, man, we covered a lot of bases, but you know, from your come up, Sacktown, working in the studio. What are your thoughts about this rap game today, man? Like, how do you feel? Do you feel this shit is evolving? You feel it's getting worse?
On the underground tip, I like a few artists still. I think it's fine. But on a mainstream level, the highest level that they're supposed to be is, I feel like they can't compete with the underground people. I feel like the shit needs to shift. And if you can't rap, if you can't sing, if you can't perform, if you can't rap without auto tune, if you can't sing without auto tune, I feel like you should be in second or third place, not first. So it just depends on what the people like. Right now, people like that robot, squeaky chipmunk shit, man. That shit gonna die out. That shit gonna die out, man. The classics are forever. Tupac is forever. Biggie is forever. You feel me?
Oh,
DMX is
we're gonna give
forever.
him
Lynch is
we're gonna give him a hint on
forever.
this one. A lot of the underground, I mean, a lot of the mainstream dudes, they shark in the underground.
What you mean? Getting over on people type shit?
They copy in the underground.
Oh
If
yeah,
you they
for
copy
sure,
your
for
beats
sure.
to
There's a
beat
lot
each
of
other.
that going on where they'll go steal some shit from the underground and try to make it mainstream and make it act like they made it up. But that's what they've been doing, man. That's what they've been doing.
Yeah, 'cause
That's what
we
they've been
say
doing.
shark when we talk out here.
Yeah.
But these niggas be sharking and then they'll take a little bit of it. They'll take like a line or a flow and they
Yeah.
try to spin it on bouncing on some
They'll take the
bullshit.
whole song. They'll take the whole shit, man. It's cool doing remixes. It's cool showing honor and showing homage, but motherfuckers will take the whole song, take your ad libs, take your style, take your formula, take your cadence, and then just keep making shit in your voice and your style instead of theirs. But
The
that's,
mainstream niggas on that like crazy, man. Like before I got on with you, I seen how Kanye try to pull one rabbit out the hat. He tried to kind of bite some acoustic nigga stuff, and they called him out on it.
some old school
And
shit.
nobody,
See?
nobody,
Yeah,
nobody
the
even
cult,
picked
the
it up.
cult people gonna know though. The hip hop heads don't know, but they're not the masses. We gonna look like haters busting them out.
Yeah, a lot of people believe it or not. And I'm gonna tell you this probably when we get off the air. A lot of niggas is sharking Sacramento sound and they sharking Memphis sound. Cause they don't
Hell yeah.
they
Yep.
yeah, those are the two main they really sharking because of the dark flavor y'all bring.
Hell yeah. But they ain't spitting though. They take the beat style. They take a couple ad libs, but they can't fucking rap. So it is what it
Yeah.
is, man. It is what
Yeah,
it is.
they'll bite a hook for a line or whatever.
Yeah.
But that but that biting is crazy, man, because I never thought we get to the stage where dudes just literally voluntarily just biting each other's shit.
If you ain't in the crew, if y'all didn't write the shit together, if you ain't hyping your boy up, that used to be against the rules in the MC world, in the rap world. You feel me? You just make your own shit. If you remix some shit, if you sample some shit, it's supposed to be a unique take, a unique flip, a unique spin of the sample of the previous record. Nowadays they just play the record and put a filter on it and rap on top of it.
That's crazy to me, man, because at the end of the day, it's kind of like basketball, man. Everybody had their signature style, their signature crossover, or they had their signature way of crossing somebody up or shooting a three, or it's just their style. You know their style.
Yeah.
These niggas is literally borrowing each other's shit and they patting each other in the back for it. That's why I knew the game's changing.
They winning doing it though, man. So I don't know. I can't. I can't even knock them if they fucking winning. But
We are
for me, I just
the
can't
world,
do it
we are
personally.
the world era. We are the world era.
Yeah, I'd rather go against it than steal it. You feel me?
And we can't. But see, the thing is, this the beautiful part about the game now is that there's no gatekeepers.
Mm,
You ain't got to look to certain radio to get popping now. That's the beautiful part about it. That's why I was able to discover guys like you because there won't no radio, no MTV, just giving us the same thing. We got the ability to find the talent.
for sure. You gotta explore. You gotta dig though. You feel me? And that's the fun part about music too. Discovering music, finding different places, connecting with the people. It's all about the journey, man. As a fan, as a listener, as a lover of hip hop.
Yes, sir. Now, before we wrap it up, because I don't know how much time I have. For the new project, you have any visuals in the work coming?
I haven't done any visuals yet. but it's because I'm being picky and particular, man. I want to make sure it's like a movie. I want to make sure the effects are right. But they're definitely coming, man. It's on the hit list. More music, more videos, more content, more of everything, man. So whatever you could think of, I'm pretty sure I already done thought of it and wrote it down and got some shit towards it. So it's coming, man. The more y'all keep saying it, the more y'all keep asking for it. I know y'all ready for more shit. I know y'all ready for more Lil Sicx, aka the motherfucking Prince of Darkness.
I can tell you a perfectionist, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Because sometimes we get in our own head because what sounds good to the masses that we may release, we looking at it like, damn, I could add something to that shit. I could add
Yeah,
this line here. It didn't come out right. Sometimes we all be in our head as creators.
yeah, for sure.
But then once you put it out and you start seeing that love and you start seeing people embrace it, you like, okay, that's the right decision.
Yeah,
But at the same
people
time,
gonna fuck with it.
yeah,
I see Royce, love your work. About to go listen to the EP. Hey, I
right.
appreciate you supporting that early access, man. Thank you, thank you. Moon's Dark Side 999. Thanks for joining and tuning in, man. We about to wrap this up soon, though, so you know it's all up.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, it's always been a pleasure you rapping with us, man. Because I had to get you on because I know you was on a promo run. But
Yeah,
we
man.
already,
You see me grind, you see me pushing. I appreciate you joining in on the journey, man. Let me hop on your platform, chop it up with you one time.
no doubt, man. And before we go, man, you have any other shout outs you want to give out?
Man, shout out to my wife, shout out to my family, shout out to Diamond Life Music Group, shout out to myself, shout out to the motherfucking sickness supporters, and shout out to Sacramento, California, Elder Creek to be exact. That's
Came
about
from the
it, man.
block. Appreciate you, man. That's what we do, man. We give the best interviews, damn it. Now
Yes,
cut the check.
sir.
Cut the check, damn it.
All right, man. I'm gonna catch you, man. Until next time.
All right, man. Y'all be safe up there. Thank everybody once again
Sir.
for tuning
Yes,
in,
sir.
man.
Thank
And we out.
everybody.